Peace to all the guys and goddesses out there. We're going to talk about these alphabet agents. These alphabet agents, they talking about spirituality. They talking about the spirit this, the spirit that. They telling you got to tune into nature. Never mind tuning into the solar light. Never mind tuning into the mothership, which is the solar sun. They telling you to have the same frequency as Earth. Earth is a high frequency, but it is a minimum level of high frequency. This dimension houses portals in many different dimensions, including your house, including different boroughs, cities, and states. Those are all different dimensions. And in reality, there are real life portals, whereas though you can go through a portal, a hole, and go into a different dimension that's in connection with Earth. That's very much possible. But you got these cats out here making it appear as though this is it. And we need to rule this planet, and we want our land back. It's all about the Indians, we the Americans, and all of that. That's all part of the illusion. All part of the matrix, the artificial matrix. It's all part of the artificial matrix. So they got these fake beings, people, which is really not a people. Artificial beings supporting this falsification. This information, because that's what it is, information. There's no intelligence behind what they speak of. So, you got the real souls out here. You know what I'm saying? The real souls that really, that really know what's going on, they not tuning into this BS. Talking about, we melanin, and, we melanites, and, we spiritual, and it's all about the spirit. All of that is moon base, earthbound. We are sitting on a freaking moon, where spirits are being housed in the physical and in the spiritual. And we talking about that other side that folks don't see when that third eye isn't open. Yeah. There's all types of demons swarming this dimension. But because people don't have their pineal glands activated, they won't be able to comprehend what's being said. That's why all of those who are following the ways of spirituality and listening to these fake leaders, which is agents, they all implants. They all been sent by FBI, CIA. You know what I'm saying? They all been implanted, and they get paid. They got nice houses and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? They don't got to work and do a goddamn thing. They get paid on YouTube, and they also get paid behind the scenes to lie to the people, to keep them in a physical reality, physical mindset. It's all false programming to keep you content with the illusion, to keep you consistently worried about the land. I should buy land and all of that. Not saying that anything is wrong with buying land. It's just that that's not who you are. That's not who you are. The land doesn't make you. The thing is, you're the soul in the body. And for the fake, they are the spirits in the body. You know? The spirit could only go but so far. You know, their vibration can't reach beyond this planet. That's why they will forever be content with this false reality. You know? They got these paid agents, such as our own kind. You know? We got our own kind that have been signed off to basically, you know, give us a fraudulent to give us a fraudulent way of life. That's their goal, to keep you in the matrix. People don't know this is a game. This is a game. We in a monopoly game. You know? This is how Satan built his kingdom, through a game. And it's this way because you gotta know that the fallen ones, they are here. And they here to manipulate. They here to promote the trickery. And for you to slip and slide and continuously to be slippery. You know, through your path, through your journey. They want you to slip and fall continuously. This is the trap house that we in. Never mind the trap house where these cats selling drugs and all of that, that is part of the trap. You know, that's part of the trap. But we in a real life trap house. This earth that we on, this planet that we on, is not really here to assist you. It's really not here to assist you. This planet produces static. It produces distractions. You know, you have certain how should I say this? You have certain animals and stuff like that, certain insects that's being projected here on a higher realm. That's why you have the beasts, and it ain't so much of the so-called white man, because he plays a part in this for sure, but it's our own people, you know, that know the science of how things work, that know technology. You know, you got certain you know, reptoids and things of that nature that are infiltrators as far as perverting the way of how we should be living here on this planet, you know, here on the physical, within our carbon bodies. We have a carbon body, and I'm talking about the real beings on this planet. And then you got melanites, who has that pigmentation, because they all part of that experiment that took place eons ago. You know, you have your different levels of you know, melanin consumption. You know, and I'm talking about the physical vessels that have been, you know, created here on this planet, because you got to know that this planet was the original laboratory. This planet was the original laboratory. Y'all got to watch that show called Raised by Wolves, because they give you an idea of how the Elohim, such as the souls, came into the physical, been sent here in the physical to procreate, create human life, remaining overseers over human existence. So check that out. They give you the truth, but they ain't gonna give you the whole truth. You gotta look through the smoke and mirrors, read in between the lines, things of that nature. Your pineal gland gotta be online. It's a lot of falsehood going on around here. It's a whole lot going on. They got a bunch of clowns that take an oath behind the scenes, and then they want to be all about the chakras and all that type of mess, and we this and we that. But all the while, they don't really tell you that we supposed to ascend outside this realm. That's how you become a winner. That's how you win. That's how you preserve your crown. You supposed to be in connection with the sun, which is a soul, S-O-L. That's why they call this this galaxy, or this dimension as a whole, a solar system, because the sun is ruling all of these moons that's within this sector, this galaxy, this sector of space that we're in, that we're flying through. These guys then owned up and told you that they down with the ops, because that's what y'all say these days. They down with the ops, and y'all still listen to these cats. So that just tell me that the comprehension level is way off. Pineal glands is dead. It's a whole bunch of clones out there, and they help masquerading this false reality as if that's what it is. That's the thing. Let's focus on land. We the Indians and all of that and all of this. We come from the Olmecs and the Incas and the Aztecs and all of that. And we the pharaohs and all of that. Yeah, we was that. But you got to know that was when we fell. That was when we fell. But ain't nobody ready to talk about that, though. Because when you go beyond that, that's when you got to remain disciplined. That's when you got to go beyond the flesh. But ain't nobody ready for that, though. I'm not perfect and all of that and all of this. But I know what it is, and I've been there. I know what it takes to be disciplined. I've seen it. I've done it. And them demons, those spirits, once you raise your vibration, you're not into the sex, you're not into eating every day. Once you eat healthy foods and things of that nature, and you discipline yourself, your pineal gland vibration is raising, you going beyond the flesh, you're going to see some things. You're going to see some serious things. Nobody's talking about this. And nobody, I have yet to communicate with anyone on my channel of them speaking of, oh, I opened up my pineal gland and I experienced this and I experienced that. I have yet to hear anybody communicate with me on that level. Because they never done it. Because they scared. Reality is scared. Ain't nobody ready for it. It's real souls that's about that life, though. And I know who's who and what's what and what they're doing. I know. But I realize a lot of these people are sheep. They are sheep. And they won't never get it. And they won't never ascend. They won't never ascend. With real souls, when you raise your vibration, you let the soul do the work. Your questions begin to be answered. You don't gotta look outside yourself. You don't gotta get no confirmation from anyone. When you continue to be in tune with that sunlight, you will retrieve all the answers to your questions. You let your soul do the work, because the soul is going to override the flesh, and the soul pretty much occupy a space in time with intelligence. Our souls are being projected here from a higher realm. That's just what it is. That's reality. That's reality. You know? And they telling you, you tripping if you stop eating meat, and, something wrong with you. You become anorexic and all that. You need your protein. All false. All false. Been there, done that. When you focus on your fruits, vegetables, peas and your beans, certain peas and beans and things of that nature, when you authentically eating what you need to eat as far as nature is concerned, because that's the only time you need to be in tune with nature, when you know, which is the key word, know what you supposed to consume, and is all in accordance with the life blood of fruit, vegetables, and peas and things of that nature, beans. When you consume that help elevates the body, ultimately the soul. But the soul overrides the flesh, which means the soul doesn't need to eat. It needs more sunlight. The soul comes from the sun. So with that being said, the soul needs to feed off of sunlight. That's why the sun is here. The sun is not for your weather enjoyment. The sun is here to send on messages. We ain't gonna deal with the off word, because the sun ain't never off. Even when it's in another dimension and go on the other side of the planet, the sun is still flowing. The codes are still flowing through this dimension. It's like you gotta delete everything that you was told, been lied to about, and start from scratch. But it's like right now, if you don't get it now, you in trouble. You're probably never going to get it. A lot of people comprehension level is at an all-time low. People can't even simply know how to drive. When you're driving in your vehicle, you out here in these fall streets out here, you gotta know that that's a language. When you driving out here, it's a language. Everything you do is a language. Many different dimensions of different languages, according to material, on how it operates. It's a lot of agents out here. I remember back in the days, Sonetta TV was popping a bit. Then the cats on that program began to separate, because they understood that it was fake. It was all BS. So the real and the fake, separated. And the ones that's real continue to, put the knowledge out there. The fake, they in hiding. The jig was up. They got exposed. These guys, they take oaths behind the scenes. And somewhere down the line, they confess that they sold their soul. They confess that they sold their soul. Somewhere down the line. And then, they start feeling bad because they get paid behind the scenes and they get paid on YouTube. They got these beautiful big houses or whatever, nice cribs and all of that, and nice means to be foolish and also, ignorant. So I'm saying nice for a reason. They foolish cribs because they all sold out for matter. And they want to keep you in matter. They want to keep you focused on the land. They want to say, oh, brothers and sisters, we the celestial beings and all this. Clown. With they dreads, they filthy dreads, they filthy antennas. And I don't got nothing against those who have locks. I'm talking about those who spew out the ignorance out of their antennas. They ain't about that Afro life. They ain't all about that sun. Not about that. And then, they want to talk about the white man this and the white man that. The white man used as a ruse. You know what I'm saying? The white man, so-called white man, is used as the middleman. That's it. And your regular humans out here, they follow that template because it all trickled down to the ones that's out here in the ghettos or whatever, certain suburban areas, low suburban areas, you know what I'm saying, that they may walk across, and they're there as a tool to cause the distortion and the distractions with the white versus black program, COINTELPRO. All humans not following that program though. They not all following that program, but majority of them are. Majority of them are. So it's a ripple effect. But they want the chosen ones to focus on those polarities that have you stuck, mentally stuck, and infused with those polarities, aka the physical matter. When it's all about your soul, you're supposed to supersede all programs that are here on this moon and ascend. When we came here to this planet, we fell. Forget the pharaohs, forget the Aztecs, the Olmecs, and the Incas. All of that. We fell. We fell. Let's talk about when, let's talk about when we was actually on a solar rim and we was creating on a solar level. Speak about that. Nobody's speaking about that. Nobody's speaking about the reality of that, because that's reality. Creating galaxies within the cosmos. Doing things on a supreme supernova level. Nobody's speaking about that. But they want to keep you focused in matter. They want to keep you focused on the matrix. And we got other planets out there, but they acting like this is it. This the it thing. And then for things to actually, say if we was to rule in the physical again, this whole thing would have to be destroyed. Which is actually what it's doing now. It's doing that now. But the goal is to rule suns, rule solar systems, rule galaxies on a supreme supernova level, That's it. The more you become human in this dimension, the more you liable to die in this dimension and have to occupy a lower dimension, potentially. Or restarting this whole new program again. And then you have to be concerned about the next family generation you're going to occupy. You know, depending on where your frequency is, that determines where you go in your next life. And that's a fact, though. You know? Within this physical realm, our bodies are built as weapons. That's why we have fists. That's why we have knuckles. That's why we have abs. We have lungs, a heart, ultimately a pineal gland. You know, everything that comes with the physical vessel to assist you to maintain within this dimension. The physical makeup that you're occupying is the rules and regulations. Not even the rules, it's the laws. It's the laws of this planetary dimension. Your body is a weapon. It's a weapon of intelligence. And it's not so much the physical, but you have knuckles, you have a fist, you have hands, you have shoulder blades, things of that nature that set you up to be a warrior while you out here in this dimension. You know, you're not here to pray on your knees and beg for some type of forgiveness. When you do things of sin, you supposed to be in tune with the ways of correcting your stair steps within your journey. You're supposed to align yourself mentally with your soul and raise the vibration. And once you raise the vibration, that will align you into peace, into peacemaking continuously. Your soul will lead you in the way, through the way of righteousness. Your soul will lead you in the path of righteousness. I'm in this video. I just had to make this clear because I see this stage and it's a whole bunch of foolery out here. It's a bunch of clowns, man, a bunch of clown suits. You know. Yeah. I'm out of here. Peace. And continue to raise your vibration.